You're probably watching this channel because you like tractors. We all like various different type of tractors. Maybe you like New Hollands and big New Hollands like this one. Maybe you like livestock type farmer tractors, small little cases that need a little bit of tidying. Maybe that's your kind of a thing that you're into. Or maybe you like vintage or original tractors. Tractors that have left are the same as the day they left the factory. They haven't been painted in any way, but are totally 100% original. But I don't think any of us that fall into the loving category tractors can look at one of these and say, no, I don't like them. These are the holy grail of cool tractors. A 40 series Ford just hits a spot like absolutely no other tractor that was ever made is able to hit a spot. Old Fords have lots of problems. Everybody knows that. And you can forgive them for every single one of those problems. For example, they just tend to leak oil. Absolutely every single orifice in them, oil comes out of it. You cannot park one of these in a clean concrete floor. It's just not going to happen. But when you have a 16-foot silage trailer behind her and it clamps and you're going down the road and you're passing out tractors that are 20 years newer than this yoke, it will put a smile on your face that no other tractor you will ever drive will put a smile on their face like it. The white roof models, everyone said back in the day, stay away from a white roof. They were bad, they were bad, they were really bad. But as time went on, people realised they actually weren't that bad at all. There wasn't a whole pile wrong with a white roof. Maybe the early models had their issues, seeing as they had internal solenoids and lots of other things like that. But the later ones, they were just a work of art. I don't care what anybody says, a blue roof does not look anything like this tractor. This is cool. This is really, really cool. And the previous owner also thought this was a really cool tractor. So he put a lot of time into this. He put 650 tyres in the back of it. That makes her even faster on the road. This thing is doing 55 kilometers an hour. He put 540s in the front of it, and they're just bald enough that if you take this thing tractor pulling, it will pull all before and after it. He painted all the panels. He put a really nice finish on it and put the original decals on it. He didn't try and turn it into a New Holland because it's not one. He fitted a full set of crawler LED lights. And you know why he picked crawler? Because they'll light up into the middle of next week and you won't buy them for €30 a piece. He fitted Massey Ferguson mirror arms set because the originals were bolted to the glass and that was stupid. He fitted a huge turbocharger, and then after the turbocharger they said we don't want an exhaust box anymore, we're going to make this thing as loud as possible. He fitted a front linkage to it and put an accumulator bottle on it. So when you put a ton of weights out the front of this yoke, not only is she going to be comfortable, no matter what you put on the hitch of this tractor, it's coming with you. Whether you just bring the drawbar or you bring the trailer, it is coming with you. Now this tractor has some issues. It's from 1994, it's much the same age as myself. There's parts of me that are worn, so you can just imagine there's parts of this that are going to be worn as well. Now we're going to fix all those things and we're going to make a job of it. But this thing is just as cool a tractor as I've driven in a long, long, long time. So the young man that owned this tractor, for various reasons that I'm not going to say, he had to sell this. But he loved it. He absolutely loved it. And I think maybe we're going to give him a bit of credit. And we're going to give this tractor the final touches. We're just going to make it, it's 95% of the way there. It's just some small little things need tidying up. The interior does need some work, but I think it would be a nice thing to do for the young chap, and that's kind of my plan for it. But at the moment, I'm in love with it. It's like my first girlfriend. I'm obsessed with this tractor. We'll give it a hill to contend with. Bear in mind now that this tractor is, how will I put this, the injector pump is untouched at the moment, so I could easily add 40 horsepower more by screwing this up. I would honestly say this thing is putting out about 200 horse. Honestly, I would, it just feels like there's that amount to go in it. Again, we'll leave her cut away back and floor her, and she just picks up. The size of the turbocharger on the side of this thing is unbelievable. So originally, to be honest lads, I had planned on getting this tractor in here and straight out. You know, I was gonna sell her on, make a few quid out of it and go again. That was kind of my plan. I was just going to flip it. I didn't think it needed a whole pile of work, and I suppose I'll rephrase that. What work it did need, you know, the new owner was going to be happy to do with, because this is a kind of a work and play toy. Obviously this thing isn't going to be out working every day, but it's so cool that it deserves a bit of passion. So I'm on the fence. I honestly think I might keep it. For how long, I don't know, but I think we will keep it, turn it into something really nice, turn it into something really special, and leave it go to a special home. And the young man that owned it will be very proud of that. So there she is. That's our Ford 8240. One of the coolest tractors we have ever had in the yard, and definitely one of the most fun. A lot of guys who look for these want the dual power models, but they're extremely hard to get now. They're very, very hard to knock across. So this is a SLE. Personally, my preference would be an SLE box. You know me, I'm into Varios. Anything that makes driving any bit easier, then that's my preference. So that's kind of why I'd be shying away from the gear stick model a bit. But this one is an SLE model. It's just so cool. I'm just in awe of the tractor. It's just class. I'd love to have it raking and things like that. I don't know whether it'll take us that long to progress with all the little bits and pieces we want to do to put our final touches on it. Maybe it will be, and if it stays here that long, it will be a very fun tractor indeed to have for the summer. No aircon, which is one drawback, but to be honest, I don't think you're really going to care. You have a sunroof, that'll do you. So yeah, that's pretty much our Ford tractor story. Please stay tuned. This baby is going to feature in an awful lot of the videos from now on. I think it's going to be very cool. Let me know what you think of this tractor in the comments down below. Give me your feedback on it, and maybe ye have experience of these tractors down through the years. So that's me. Thank you very much for watching, lads, and we'll see you again next week.